We on.
Just placing shit.
Mic check, replacing.
Whoa.
Microphone check. How they be doing it? Like, yo, check out my melody.
Oh, you are old. You are old as shit.
Niggas don't say that shit no more?
No.
1, 2, 3,
Do you know who's rapping?
Someone be saying that shit. Like, they say melody or something.
Yeah, Chuck D in them.
I don't freestyle for free.
Nigga, you
Fucking
saying I'm
Public
Chuck D,
Enemy.
nigga.
Me when I come
I would never
through,
say
I was
Chuck
barely
D.
walking with Chuck D.
tap. Nigga, I did that.
Yeah, you were.
How do you think I am?
You're
Oh, yeah,
40.
by the way, I'm 40, 6'3", with a beard,
Sheesh.
single. What's up?
Sheesh.
The 6'3"
Yo, don't
is
shake
crazy.
your head.
6'3" is crazy.
Yeah,
All right.
ladies, I don't know if you know, I look like Tyson Beckford, so you know what I'm saying?
They say I look
Since
like
we just
Idris
lying,
Elba with
you
the
know what I'm
baldy.
saying? Since we all just lying, it's cool.
All right.
I'm crying.
Well, welcome to the Loves Win Podcast, episode 2. It's your boy Ish, aka Ish to the World, aka Ain't Shit Ish, aka The Bad Influence, aka Dr. Robinson. Welcome to the Loves Win Podcast. I'm here. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
Yo. It's Kev Dame, the one and only. Back at it again with the guys. You know, love wins as always. Yeah. Again, Devil's Advocate. Here to make peace.
All right, it's your boy AT here. You know, some know me as Ant. Others might know me as Samataga, Samachi, or whatever suits your fancy. Just know, just like my devil advocate to my right, we here to actually pleasure y'all with all the best information in the world and a little bit of bullshit on the side.
Pause.
Niggas crazy.
Pleasure.
He had me at pause with the whole Japanese name. Like, yo, he's about to.
Pausing the nigga's intro is crazy.
Black hole intro. Like, that's what we're doing.
We worked hard on this, guys. Come on.
Yo, that's his drop. Like, yo, pause.
Hey,
Yo, it's your boy Pause. What's
he
going
just
on?
said me and him about to pleasure people. Like, I
Yo.
don't even, that's what the pause for me was.
Hey, listen, the switch
Yo,
is
it
on.
sounded like one of them like nasty commercials back in the days, like at the nighttime, whatever. Like, here with 1-800 looking to have a good time, like one of those bullshits. those bullshits back in the day.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, you now know, this is Diamond, a.k.a. Hard Body Karate, a.k.a. the vegan station that's sweeping the nation, a.k.a. your mother's favorite boyfriend. I just wanted you to know, we are back with more. Well, more fuckery. That's all we have for you, more fuckery.
Definitely.
That's all we can give you.
I'm sorry.
Mother's
I'm
boyfriend,
redoing my
mother's
intro
favorite
again, bro. I
boyfriend
don't
is
care. I'm redoing my
crazy.
intro.
I'll give him that mother's
I'm
boyfriend
redoing my
is
intro,
crazy.
bro.
It's a double
Time
entendre.
out. This nigga really say hard body karate?
What
the fuck?
That's
He's mad
tough,
at me
though.
for
That's
saying
tough.
microphone check. Like, yo, the hypocrisy. So where is this? Like, where's the love?
I didn't like
Nah,
write
you
that
killed
down.
me, sir. You said I was as old as Chuck D.
Yo,
like, yo, you was wilded like Dibs, sir.
it's
What?
crazy.
Yo, we here though. Like,
This is a hell of an intro.
where do we start with this so much? Like, a lot of light skin animosity, colorism, like a lot of.
Yeah, y'all not far off in age, my fault.
Oh nah, don't like in the middle of a pod show me Chuck D. Like, nah, we ain't about to sell. I'm sorry, we got like sidetracked. Niggas trying to sell like Chuck D. It's okay.
Chuck D is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, though. Well, we're currently in like the genuine hell that is, you know, Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah.
With Kendrick pretty much being the ruler of said hell. Like this man,
Blame Canada.
he's running him ragged right now. Like
Blame Canada.
playing Canada's
Canada's
crazy.
crazy.
From Euphoria to the track that followed, I don't know, man. It's looking kind of chopped for Drake. Like,
So, for those who don't know, this Kendrick and Drake battle has been going on for a minute now. Dating back to when I was in fucking high school, man. They've been throwing subliminals when Kendrick came out on the Big Sean album. Oh, well, they didn't even drop on the album. It was just a track. Big Sean decided he bodied me on my own fucking song. I'm not putting this on the album. So,
Yeah,
but
smart decision.
when Kendrick came out and challenged everyone in his current class and some of the people that came into the game right before him, he just called them all out by name and said, "Yo, listen, we're like I'm cool with you guys, but this is rap. Like we're competing and competing lyrically, we're competing for who has the best songs, best albums, best whatever, like cadence, you name it." When it comes to this rap shit. And
That is a fact.
so far they've been doing subliminals until recently.
Yeah.
Future and Metro Boomin came together to drop an album. Well, even a little bit before that, let's go back to Drake dropping and For All the Dogs. And him and J. Cole came in. They did First Person Shooter. And J. Cole mentions Kendrick's name a couple times, talking about the big three. Drake drops more subliminals saying he's Mike Jack, one way for Michael Jackson, telling niggas to beat it, thinking that was clever.
Hey, listen, everybody can make that claim.
It's not a true subliminal. It's a fact, like number ones and all that. They want statistics. I don't know what they.
Yeah. And side note, like I was just looking this up. Side note, like Chuck D started rapping around the age, like the year I was.
You went out of your way to look that up.
Around 1984. So I was like, bitch, I was what, April? I was born April 1984. So definitely not the same age as him. I just want to put that out there. What?
You're the public enemy of the podcast. Yeah.
That's crazy.
His face of the podcast.
Trying to say I'm weaponizing.
Everything, yeah. Weaponizing fuckery. Weaponizing fuckery.
Yeah, but crazy. Okay, back to like Kendrick and them. Yeah, so long story short, like Drake.
So Drake did his little thing with the First Person Shooter. And then it warranted one of the most played verses so far this year. I can say is Kendrick's Like That verse, where he just comes at both Drake and J. Cole. And
that was the alley-oop.
From then,
essentially.
Yeah.
From then it's been all-out warfare. Everyone's taking shots at everyone, except for J. Cole, who took his shot and then immediately apologized and deleted the song.
Looking at it now, it's like, back down. Because he doesn't need that type of smoke. Like he doesn't.
He said his next album is like Reasonable Doubt. No, you better rap your ass off.
No, rapping wise, but I'm talking about like as far as the beef, like take this powwow, sit down, like respectfully.
So we had a different discussion when it comes to artists, but let's pull this topic onto J. Cole. Now that J. Cole has done that, he put out a 7-minute drill. That was the name of the song.
Deleted it afterwards.
Yeah, so he put out 7-minute drill on maybe might delete later that project and actually deleted later this song 7-minute drill. What do we expect now from him content-wise when it comes to J. Cole? What do we expect from next project? Because a lot of the times prior to this, we've constantly heard him singles, getting on other people's songs and saying, yo, listen, I'm waiting for somebody to come at me and I'm going to show you why I'm the best rapper out here. And with what we just seen, is it safe to say that he can't talk like that anymore?
Nah, not at all. He gotta just fold clothes for the whole album.
Just make good music, respectfully.
Yeah, just make chill music.
He can still make hits, though, in my opinion. But it's like, as far as like I told you before, like if he starts rapping like, yo, ain't no one trying to see me, like, no, you don't want to see nobody. Let's not even like let's just be honest, like. But it's like a lot of rappers are like that. Like they'll say it's a make believe shit. We'll just. But I feel like as far as with Cole, like that's the one thing, like you can't get off those bars no more. Like just
I'm the best. Stop.
Right
stop
right there, youngin.
Just do songs with Lil Durk respectfully, like my line.
I'm crying.
Like those, like that's his bag though. That could fit him, like. And I'm saying this as a Cole fan though, so it's like I'm not even trying to like kick him under the table like everybody else. But it's like realistically,
I don't hate J. Cole, but it was like I was never a huge fan. And at that moment when he apologized, I was like, yo, thank God.
He said, thank God.
He was like, finally. Like, what took so long?
Wishing about a nigga to cop a plea is crazy, son. Like,
God, the greatest bullet right there.
Dibs, like.
Yo, say thank God. So, why was it thank God? Like, what
everyone hypes J. Cole like, yo, he's this great rapper, and he is.
Undoubtedly.
He's also taken into account himself, yo, I'm a great rapper. So it's like, yo, if you that great, test your ability against another rapper. No, I'm good. I just want to, back down. They're all my friends. We're good. He's the Canadian in all this.
Oh my God.
He's Canada. He's Switzerland.
J. Cole wants to make those songs.
He's Switzerland. He's neutral.
Switzerland is crazy. So in other words, he lacks confidence despite being a great rapper.
I don't know. This nigga just want to ride his bike through fucking Midtown in Soho and do his little delicate raps. I don't know what's going on.
No one's not supposed to touch
Raps
his
is
hands.
crazy.
What kind of bike you think he got? He got a mango?
He got a Huffy.
He said a Huffy.
He's definitely a Huffy guy.
That's crazy.
Like he couldn't have that as a kid, so when he got rich, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna buy that."
He was like, "Whether or not they're still in they're still in production. Give me it."
You don't think he'll ever get an electric scooter?
He needs that?
I don't know. Like,
An electric scooter.
damn, son.
I mean, manpower's already saving energy. You know, cutting back on fossil. Was it fuel?
Yeah, fossil fuels,
Yeah,
Yeah,
reducing his carbon imprint.
yeah.
Hey,
But
listen,
I was
solar
saying
power's a
this on the
thing.
way here, though. I was saying, like, as far as like with Drake, like, as far as musically, like, where would you see Drake going? Like, as far as like his next album, do you think he's gonna like mature in any type of way, or it's
No.
just gonna be quiet? Like,
No.
it's gonna be like
No.
for all the dogs, or worse?
A couple albums have been like For All the Dogs since what Scorpion?
Okay, that's a
Since
relevant
maybe
question, too.
even Views.
All right, so do you think his next album will anyway be better, at least better than like the Of All the Dogs, at least?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't think
I
it?
wouldn't care if it's better.
So you're completely
Speaking
done with Drake.
personally.
Well, you never like
As
fuck with
someone
him like that.
again,
but-
as someone who's not a Drake fan
Yeah.
like that, it's like, yo, I listened to the last couple albums. Did a dance album. Don't ever talk to me again about rap.
you know how sticky it gets. Or anything like that. Like, yeah, he went.
Hey,
He wild the fuck out.
as a fan of house music, I fucked with it a little bit. I'm not saying it was like the best, like up there, but like it was still valid. Like, you feel me?
You think it's better than Take Care?
Hell
That
no.
dance album.
that
no.
that dance.
Mm.
Take
Better
Care
than
actually
Take
has some
Care?
quality music on it. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Rick Ross-
Kendrick's on Take Care, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not gonna have this debate.
Long,
Exactly.
full circle, damn.
Plus, if you really think about it, it's a bunch of people who say Drake can't just do one genre of music because he has to satisfy rap fans, R&B fans, pop fans, all that. He did an entire dance album.
Yeah.
And it was kind of mid because Beyonce came out like 2-3 weeks later and then showed you how a dance album should sound.
Yeah. Type
Dance album
shit.
should just sound like, mad gay.
I think that's
Wait,
enough-
to put it simply.
That album was for another
It's for the
community of
techno
people.
clubs. Like,
Techno Clubs was crazy.
It was great. It was a
Nah,
great
it,
album, but it's like, yo,
it was like
we gotta
that
admit-
album was inspired with his little 6-week vacay or whatever, however long he spent in Ibiza. I think he was over there.
I don't want to go to Ibiza then.
Yo, fuck, what? You don't want to go to Ibiza?
And come back doing that?
Well, not coming back doing that, but
dancing
just,
like Drake with the braids.
yo,
He got barrettes in his hair.
Yeah.
the women, the
That's
parties.
a Canada thing though.
Ibiza's
Like we gotta stop
crazy,
acting
bro.
like Drake is like from America. Like,
He's
that's a Canada
35. He's almost
I'm not
40.
giving him clout. I'm not shooting him bail. I'm just saying.
Barrettes at 40 is insane. He's not Snoop Dogg. Only Snoop Dogg can do that.
He got a
Hey,
midlife
listen, man.
crisis. What you
Well,
want
Snoop Dogg was gangster though. Snoop Dogg
sure.
literally beat a whole murder charge, nigga. Like
did a
it
whole
made
murder
a song. Like,
Yeah, Snoop can do whatever he wants.
like
Yeah.
Snoop could do what the fuck he wants. He's Uncle Snoop. That nigga's fucking. He's chilling with like what's that?
Oh, Martha Stewart?
The guru, not even Martha, the guru nigga, the Indian dude. Like
Yo.
he,
Oh,
Random
shit.
Snoop does whatever he wants in this world, bro. Like it's he.
Yo, random thought. Yo, y'all would fuck Martha Stewart?
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, it's a yes or no. It's a yes or no
See,
answer.
I turned my
Yo,
switch
why
off,
can't we
bro.
just
Why-
say yes or no and then talk about the topic? Like niggas,
Time
yo,
out, time
niggas
out,
is
time
looking
out.
like I'm going crazy.
What's your answer?
What?
Let's
What?
start with you.
No,
Let's
'cause,
start with
yo,
you.
Yeah, since
It
you were
depends on your
motherfucker that would
answer.
have bring it
Depends on
up.
your answer.
Me, I feel like okay. Honestly, I wouldn't. But at the same time, I feel like she don't look bad for her age.
I hate you. Like
She don't
I-
look bad for her age, but I
That's a
wouldn't.
fact.
So like that's what makes me even ask that question. Like,
You know
You know what's
that
crazy?
sounds oddly hypocritical, but I'm gonna let you pass though. I don't know why.
why? How old is Martha?
Why?
Okay, How old
It's
is
only crazy because not Martha Stewart, but I would fuck Meryl Streep.
Yo, where are we right
Wait,
now? Where did we go?
Do I gotta?
Devil
do
Wears
I have to
Prada.
take my
She
phone
looked
out?
fire.
It's like if
Devil
you
Wears
grab the
Prada.
car, he
I don't
goes like, like yo, what the fuck? you over here judging me like, yo, yes or no, and you ain't talking about.
I was
Meryl
gonna
Streep,
agree
nigga,
with
like,
you.
Oh,
If you said yes,
oh,
I was gonna be
oh,
like, I see where you're going.
okay,
I see the
okay,
vision.
my bad. Oh,
Yo.
nah. Sarah Roman, she's 82 years old. If this is right. Oh, nah. This is
82. God bless that woman's soul. God bless her.
82.
God bless. God bless. God
You
bless.
fucking a senior
Yo.
citizen.
That's basically saying
She's
do you
around
want to
my
fuck Betty
grandma
White?
age, nigga. Yo,
That's
edit
like-
this. Yo, take this out. Like, yo.
Diabolical
Yo.
work.
This nigga basically asking if you want to fuck Betty White.
Oh,
Hey,
nah.
She got an AARP
Hey,
card and
what you
shit.
about to
Like,
say
what's
about
going
Betty
on?
White? Yo, rest in peace, yo. Sharp.
I was gonna say had money at one point. Had money. Just saying.
What does that mean?
You right.
Hey, talk about you will fuck the Golden Girls?
Hey,
Thank
listen,
you
man.
for being a friend.
Hold on, we not gonna do that. Golden Girls was fire. It was actually
No, it was
The
a
show
fire
was
show,
not that-
but I don't know if I'm about to like go in
Yeah.
the back and then clap the grandma. Like that's
By the
crazy.
time they were on the show, they went through menopause already.
Yeah.
We're good.
in fairness, yes.
that's
Yes, they did.
crazy.
Yeah, I ever watched this movie Yes Man, like with Jim Carrey.
I've
Yeah.
vaguely
Familiar
seen,
enough,
I've
yeah.
seen bits and
I've seen
pieces of it.
clips.
Yeah.
The way y'all niggas sounds like y'all remember the old woman that was his neighbor that wanted to suck
The
his
old
dick
woman.
and take her fucking dentures out. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that raises another question. Would y'all turn that down? Like if it's a bad old granny.
But she fucking
bad
Bad
dentures-
old granny. Like
That's
she
a
a fire
conundrum.
I'm not gonna lie,
Like she a
That's a
fire
conundrum,
granny,
it's
but she,
crazy.
could, but she could take her teeth out though. But she's fire though.
Listen,
She give you like,
Nice
go-
natural
like,
ass,
wait,
all that.
wait, like does hot yoga and Pilates.
Yeah. Like
I'm
she
taking
looks
that
healthy.
down.
Like
I'm taking it
yeah.
down. I'm sorry.
listen.
if
I'm
she's to surprise you one day and just give
Yo,
you the
listen.
gummy wop.
I'm
yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
I'm the dude that goes to the
You gotta
gym
explore.
and goes to the midday spin classes for all the milfs. You feel me?
we out here hunting. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, hunting for
We out
that
here
sounds
hunting.
like a
Yes,
porno.
sir.
So like
This
going
is-
to a
yes,
yoga class to
sir.
fuck some chicks. Like
This nigga kept showing up at Pilates.
Got my yoga mat ready. Like what's
Like,
up?
howdy, ladies. What's
Give me this
going on?
whole-
Let's tighten our core.
You fucking
When's the
around.
session
Yo,
start? Let's get
you ever
busy.
seen, you ever seen Grown Ups 2?
Yes.
One of the guys like comes into like the yoga class, pretends to be the teacher. You do that shit.
Oh shit.
If I
All right, now
knew-
everyone
if
face the
I-
wall and bend
Yo.
over.
If I was like real like good at yoga,
Yeah.
then yeah, I would probably
Yoga's
pull some
not
shit
too
like
bad.
that
Yoga's
off. Like go, and it was great because like you can't do that at like no like can't do that in New York, bro. Like you got to be
We
on
can't
some,
do
like-
yoga.
No, you can't pull that like that swindle in like a
Oh,
New York
yeah.
setting. Like you got to be on some like a town in Ohio and shit.
Yeah.
Why does
Like,
everything
it's
go
a
down
small
in
town
Ohio?
shit.
What's
Small
up with
town
Ohio?
shit, like it was like a little yoga class. The yoga instructor's running late. You just, oh yeah, I'm the yoga instructor.
Yeah, what's up with
I'm on
Ohio though? Why all
floors.
the wild shit go on over there? Like what's up with that?
Oh yeah, it's full of meth.
Ohio is like Midland, Florida.
Yeah, it's full
Florida
of
with no
meth,
water.
bro.
So like
and,
the country Bronx.
Yeah,
Country
Okay,
Bronx.
yeah.
country Bronx is
Less
crazy.
raccoons, I guess, or more. I don't know. Nah,
That's
that go crazy.
But I love how we like,
Went from like Kendrick
Way.
to the Golden Girls. To
yeah,
whatever.
we went with off topic.
Versatility.
Nah.
It's-
But if you was
That's
trapped in a
that's-
room and they told you you had to choose like one girl, Golden Girl to kill, like
First of all, I'm
Blanche.
sorry.
Blanche. She was a freak. Blanche is getting
Yo.
work. Yo, she was getting that work. Blanche killed the
Thank
nigga with
you
her
for-
box.
Thank you for being a friend.
Blanche
Yo.
Blanche fucked the guy and like they went to sleep. The next morning, she woke up, he didn't.
Yo, if you knew that you,
You
was
gotta
gonna go
try
out, if you knew you was gonna go out like that, as far as dying wise, like the last, like you was gonna have sex, die after that shit, like would you still like do it?
Who's the last one?
The last woman?
I'm surprised
Yeah,
I have
it's the
awareness
last
of that.
one.
Like, that's the crazy
The
part.
last
Like,
woman, I don't know. That's damn. What if she's like mid?
I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be in hell just kicking shit over. Like, fuck this.
What if she's like a polite 5?
Oh, what?
A polite 5. Like, you know, she's a 5, but she's mad polite. So, you know, like she's mad wholesome. So it's like, you fell in
So,
love with her wholesomeness.
Physically, she's a 5, but her
fuck are you
personality
talking
makes so polite 5 is like a 6.5 because she's like she's a physical
Yeah.
5, but her personality gives her a point and a half. or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
2
yeah.
points.
I don't care about love at this point. This is the last nut I'm ever gonna bust. Okay?
Right.
I'm gonna die after this.
I don't care.
I'm going to work. That's all that is. Like,
My nigga said, I don't care about your personality. I need you to be a 10 so I can enjoy my last few hours.
Exactly.
Enjoy my last few hours.
Wait.
Matter of
My
fact, if she's
question
a
is-
6,
Oh, boy.
call your friend.
My question is,
She's a 6, call your friend.
when, like, how do I die? Like, do I die like as I nut, like I'm dead,
Yeah.
or do I get to
Mm.
go multiple rounds? Like, what's going on here?
Mm.
We're
All right, you
setting
know what, to be
parameters.
fair,
It's like a one and
all right,
done.
you know what, to be fair, let's just say like you like up there in age. Okay, round 2. Like that's the killer.
Round 2's like, oh, I can't do more than 2 rounds or I'll die.
Yeah. But for whatever reason, you end up doing that second round. Like
Yo,
Like,
if it's like
you want to go out like that?
It got to be worth it.
gotta be worth it.
Yeah.
I can't. I feel like I can't die with like say as far as like with her on top of me. I'm gonna look crazy. Like nah. Like I feel like it gotta be like yeah, and I don't want to die eating the box either. Like either way, like nah. Those two I don't want to go down. Like nah. Like I'm gonna look mad stupid. Like,
Oh, dying
You
with
look
pussy in
bad
your mouth
stupid,
is
nigga.
crazy.
Cause I know I'm gonna be on my back, so I know like pause. I know my tongue gonna be out looking mad stupid, so she gonna be mad scared and fall off her bed. Her stupid ass probably.
You like the
Bro.
health inspector from SpongeBob?
Yo, going out looking like that is crazy. Don't put me like that in a body bag, please.
Oh
God
my
no,
God.
please. That's nice.
Yeah, just put a sheet over me, roll me out.
You
That's
tell
it.
my family
Type shit.
how did he go? Stupid. Like, some shit like that looking at stupid. Like,
Hey,
fuck that, son.
Hey,
Like, yo, fuck that.
that's crazy.
I don't know, son. I don't know. I'll be paying attention to the smallest details. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, son. Pause or maybe not pause. I remember one time, some while back, yo. We're gonna talk about porn anyway in Porn Addiction Show or doing that shit anyway. But I remember one time niggas was watching a porn one time. And it was a solo with a shorty or whatever, right? Why shorty had like music in the background? Like Aaliyah. I don't know why
For
that shit was just
herself?
throwing me off, huh?
For herself?
Yeah, she was doing a solo, like she's masturbating type shit. And you
playing
hear
music.
like,
Playing Aaliyah and going to work by yourself
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, she was trying to rock her own boat.
boy, I've been missing you, like playing that.
She's
whole
trying to get
song.
motivated.
I was like, yo,
She's trying to get
Yeah,
motivated.
she getting
That's all
motivated.
that
She's
is.
she's thinking about the time, so she getting the groove.
A little bit of reminiscing is
you
in
know
the
what
works.
made me
That's all
realize
that
I
is.
was sick though? Because I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, she probably got a fire playlist.
This man is more
I don't
fit
know
in
why that
music.
shit
That's
just popped
crazy
in
to
my
me.
head. Like, she probably got a fire playlist.
You fell in love, huh?
Yo,
Yeah.
You
Type
fell in
shit.
love with girl playing with her pussy to some Aaliyah.
That's a
yo, that's crazy. Power of women, yo. More you know. Nah.
No.
He said
I'm
no,
denying
yo.
you already. No.
He said I'm denying.
You know what's
already.
crazy?
What's up?
Drake has like the power to like deny certain women, and he's just like having kids out here with bad like random bitches.
You know what's crazy?
It happens.
Is
Sometimes you fall
that
in love
Drake
with the
has the
random.
power to deny any women, and he's out here going dates with girls that just turned 18.
Allegedly.
Yo.
So we don't get sued. Allegedly.
Yo, I was just got
Allegedly.
Yo, I just came out.
Keyword
Yo, what
allegedly.
happened, yo? I just came from the bathroom. What up? What was you talking about?
I can't.
Drake?
We're not getting hit no cease and desist.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want to have a bunch of niggas looking like all the niggas from South Park come to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know how the Canadian South Park look? Like the fucking puppets with the dotty eyes. I don't want them coming to my door and shit. Like,
Listen here, buddy. I'm not your
Yeah.
friend, pal.
yeah, fucking mouth moving at the side and shit.
But you know,
Look at the full respect. Nah, let me chill, son, before niggas go for us. I don't want to Atlanta. What's her name? Alanis Morissette. I don't want her like.
Chill.
Wanna-
Leave her out of this.
Nah, I love her.
I love her too.
But imagine if she made a
bro.
diss song for niggas.
Listen, we
Type
just gotta
shit.
accept that. Yo, we were wrong. Sorry, Lanny.
So, do you think the allegations against Drake warrants for this 20v1?
Fair question. Fair question.
Because there's a few allegations when it comes to, like, messing with people's girls,
Yeah.
sneak dissing people, snitching, like dry snitching on niggas. It's different shit. And even,
The daughter shit I still don't buy though, but that's a whole other topic.
yeah,
Whatever.
having different, like having another kid before the one Pusha T, like, exposed to the world. Like, there's
I could see it.
there's a lot to.
I could
Like you
that
see him
shit.
having a daughter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I question.
Especially like if she's older, this happened
Like
back
older?
in the day, so you could cover it up a lot easier.
Hmm.
There's no like TMZ around the fucking corner everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Say
how
tell that
bad-
to Kanye.
But how
saying.
bad are these women that he's hiding them though? Like they're like, what is it?
That's the other problem. Like you should never be like ashamed of like
yeah.
who you
Well,
procreated
I'm not
with.
even gonna lie. Adonis's mom, she's fire. Like,
Absolutely.
I seen full frontal. She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I can pull it up right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
part of the problem.
That is part of the
Yeah.
problem. But it's like,
He has a thing for fire mids.
he has a thing for strippers
Fire
and porn stars.
mids.
Like, that's the thing. Like, Drake
Hmm.
just got signed. I remember this vividly, bro. Like, the fucking blogs about this shit, bro. Like, Drake had just it was right after So Far Gone and shit. Like, he was just coming up. Take Care didn't even drop yet, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even think Take Care dropped yet. And this nigga fucking was getting Johnny Blaze tits done. The stripper while she was stripping at the time, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
That's
I did hear
sick.
they was a thing. I remember
he's
that. I did
been
hear they was
on
a
that
thing.
timing since he came into the game. Like,
Yeah, I
Paying
think it
for
was
her
her and
service
some other
crazy.
chick that was exposing this nigga saying that he was out here getting his ass ate and shit.
bro,
I
like,
remember that shit. That was a rumor back then. I remember that shit. Like they talked about
And
this on
off
the
the
Breakfast
wall
Club and
rumor,
everything.
yeah.
Yo, he's a freaky
remember
nigga,
that
yo.
shit.
bro, but like he
Yeah,
hasn't
Like
Like,
going to the Waffle House
and
and
I
then
think he
going
said in a couple
tell he get his
songs,
ass
too,
ate. Like
What?
Wait, you said
I'm
in
saying-
a Waffle House?
Nah.
No, I'm saying that's some wild shit. Like he probably went to the Waffle House and then after that went to the telly to go get his ass eaten and shit.
That's
After
crazy.
Waffle House?
That's dirty.
Hey yo, wasn't there like a point in time where like Drake was able to like confidently like make the claim that he had a multitude of wives? Like
I mean,
he can't even do that no more. Like, or women can't go around claiming to be Drake's wife no more.
they
Like,
will regardless.
They're still going to.
Women
Yeah.
like status.
Nigga.
after Kendrick sweeps Drake, I don't know.
Sir. You see what Chris Brown went through in his career.
I mean,
You
realistically
see
speaking,
what
it's
he's
Chris
doing
Brown.
now. That's
Yeah,
another
you're right.
rap
It's Chris
beef we
Brown.
don't
Yeah,
even
you're right.
talk
You're right.
Women
We don't need to
still
talk about
love
that
him.
We don't need to talk about that
Absolutely.
one.
R&B? No.
Nah.
R&B beef is
like-
crazy.
R&B is crazy.
So who you got in the
Bro.
battle? Like Chris Brown or Quavo?
Chris Brown.
We all lost. we
He
had
said
to we had to listen to Quavo rap that bullshit.
Sit down and suffer. That's all
They
that
said
is.
you do coke. And then you went and beat the bitch.
You want to beat the bitch? Like, yo, he's doing ad-libs on that. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Like loser.
Yo.
You punched Rihanna, you hit her. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, that shit is jokes.
Then he had the nerve to put Takeoff on a song. If Chris starts talking crazy about Takeoff,
Yeah.
you brought him up.
He already did.
You
go
brought
crazy
him up.
kinda. That shit is joke.
Nah, rest in peace, Takeoff. He was my favorite Migo.
Yeah, rest in peace to take.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, that's
Rest
a
in
beef where
peace.
it's like I know we're like, yeah, they're gonna have to see hands. Like, yeah. Ain't no other way to say it. Like, yeah, that's like, nah, you talked about my dead nephew. Like, there's no fuck a battle.
You
Like,
brought
there's
your
no-
dead nephew
I'm not
into it.
condoning
Nigga's
it though,
supposed to be
but I'm
sleeping.
just saying, like, it's
Exactly.
just it
Don't,
looks
don't put
obvious,
him on a
like,
song and he's not here.
Yeah. My thing is,
If we have beef,
Yeah.
don't involve no one else.
Yeah.
It's just you and me.
Type shit.
True, but this is exactly what Kendrick is doing to Drake now. He essentially
Kendrick
involved
is
Drake's
doing
whole
it. Drake is-
family and excluded Drake.
That was hard, by the way. That was one of the hardest. That was one of like the hardest things ever. Giving your entire family therapy is crazy.
nah, like, it's funny because, like, I think Ishmael said it like the first 20 seconds. The first 20 seconds, bro.
21.
21 seconds.
21.
And it was like, they're Adonis. I'm sorry that this is your father.
Yeah.
Your grandfather should have wore a rubber.
Yeah.
Like,
That's when niggas had to pause this shit.
Like, oh.
Adonis.
I want you to know that
this nigga's your father. Every time I see your father's father, I think, yo, you should have wore a condom. What the fuck?
what?
Yo.
I want you to know that on all
And
platforms,
over that Alchemist beat is crazy.
Yo,
What
which is
niggas
wild
do?
too. Like
Make
that
nigga so mad.
that one particular verse has been played God knows how many times over the course of all platforms of social media. People just cannot believe that shit was one of the first things that this man Kendrick dropped. Like,
the counter attack was crazy. That was a
absolutely.
real
Like,
I will
counter
say-
left hook
I will
down
say,
to the ground. Like,
Kendrick was actually like not even disrespectful because like it's disrespect all.
you said
all the
Kendrick
way.
wasn't disrespectful?
No, he was.
Oh, okay.
But he was more than disrespectful. He was rude. He said, "Dear Sandra." First of all, that's Miss Sandra. Thank you.
absolutely.
Yo,
Absolutely.
that's my mother you speaking to,
Yeah.
nigga. Better say
Nah.
miss some. But hold on, real quick.
You can't wait to play it.
Said.
Yeah.
Jesus
so we're gonna
fucking
stop
Christ.
there.
That's
Jesus
that
fucking
is
insane.
Christ.
Yeah. So not only did he tell this young man, this young boy, that he wishes this nigga was never born, he told him that you don't have a good role model in your life and that I can be your mentor
I mean,
since your father has no type of self-knowledge to give you.
if we take this steps further,
He's
he
not an
said you
adult.
don't have good role models.
Yeah.
Because he went at Drake's pops and his mom too.
Yeah.
If Drake is out of the picture, then naturally the grandparents would take care of the child, and they're not even equipped for this.
Yeah.
Yo, he just got the whole family up out of here.
This man, Kendrick, essentially wrote
Family
a letter.
matters, nigga.
It's like in the comic books, what Kingpin does is like when he kills you, he kills your whole family.
Absolutely.
That's basically what Drake did. Kendrick did. Like he went after the whole family. Yeah, he paved them to the ground. Like honestly, pause. I don't know if that's a pause, but pause.
See, the thing is, I'm not mad at family matters. It's just like, it's a couple of lies that were predicted. Like, you gonna lie on me. You heard my last album, you gonna lie on me in my situation. And then Kendrick, literally like an hour later, yo, stop lying on me.
I feel like lies or not, I just feel like it's like I was telling you this shit yesterday. I was saying like, yo, even if Kendrick didn't even drop that, like Drake could have dropped Family Matters and I still would have been like, yo, I'm cool. Like Euphoria is still better. Honestly.
Yeah.
So like this was just like insult to more injury. This was just another like blood stain for the fucking wall. Honestly.
I'm not trying to be that guy. It's a couple, this sounds petty. It's a couple women I'm gonna send that I hate you shit to. Yo, I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Yo, I hate your mother and father. Yo, fuck that.
Yo, this nigga.
Nah, you know my favorite.
Even with that is crazy.
Like,
you know my favorite one is that Chance the Rapper shit.
He said the Chance the Rapper shit.
Yeah.
nigga said, I hope you stub your toe.
Yeah, that shit, bro. Like he
Yeah.
just basically wished a whole bad summer on this bitch, bro.
I hope your cornflakes are soggy in the morning. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, that's a
That's
different type
another
of
level
evil.
of
Why
hate.
you wishing soggy cornflakes on a nigga?
Oh man. Yo, did we really get like the greatest rap beef of all time? Thinking about it?
I would say one of them.
Beef?
It's
up
like I
there.
was saying, it made like another road. Like it made some more pavement. Cause I feel like when you look at it with like Tupac and fucking Jay-Z, Nas, this is just another pavement added. Like it set a whole other
Yeah.
bar, I guess. So it's like
'Cause-
I'll definitely say we're witnessing history. There's
right.
no doubt about that.
For
We're
mainstream
definitely like
hip-hop,
in the midst of history. Like
To all the different things that are currently happening in the world of just music in general, this essentially has opened up a whole new door for the industry and ultimately what to expect from not just, competition, but, it's setting a standard for what to expect, when people really and truly decide to put their beliefs, against each other and really try to make it known. Listen, if you really want to put yourself in the center of this world, you got to be prepared for what comes with it. So, and honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, the moment this beef between both of them started, Drake is probably being forced to concede or ultimately admit to one thing. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I really do got to step back.
okay, even though this isn't really realistic, but still I'm gonna say it anyway. What do you think Drake could do to even remotely like
Bounce back.
win this battle?
I don't.
There's like
What do you
winning
think
this.
he could do? Like
There's
do
no-
or say?
You gotta knock that nigga out or
rapping-wise?
something. You
Physically?
gotta knock him
Like
out.
physically?
I'm not even talking about physics. I'm talking about
Knock
like
him
bars,
out.
like bars. Damn.
No bars.
No bars. Is
You
not-
have to end up behind bars
can't
in order
spit
for you to
nothing.
win.
Damn.
That's it. That's the only way out.
Yeah,
that
what
nigga
you mean?
life.
Love wins.
Yeah, I love talking to your family like that, nigga.
Damn.
I love talking to you like that. I love talking to your son like that. I love talking to your hidden daughter like that. Fuck out of here. No. You got to pull up on him or something.
So you gotta
You got to
pull
do
up
something
on
crazy. You
So,
got to
man.
you got to do something wild.
Like when
drastic.
you say greatest rap beef, there's a few rap beefs that come to my mind, bro. Like
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Nas.
Tupac,
even-
Biggie.
let's get even more recent than that. Not too recent because it's still early 2000s, but let's talk about like we still have
Glorilla and JT.
50 and Ja Rule. We still have 50 in the game.
You're making a very good point. He said Glorilla and JT. I want him off the podcast. I want him to leave so bad.
That's it.
What you mean?
That's all it
You say you made
Glorilla and
that.
JT. You paid attention to that one?
Nah,
That was your thing?
that was definitely not.
No, give us the
my bag.
updates. What'd you hear?
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
Give you the tea. Spill the tea, like,
I kind of want to know about that too.
Rumor
but
report.
I'm not.
oh.
I haven't been keeping up with it.
You're Angela Yee.
Nah, I got no Asian in me at all. Pause.
All right, my fault.
Yo.
Pause count high. The what the fuck count is high.
Yo.
Hey, listen, we got to make sure we keep track.
Episode
Yeah.
2, we
Yeah.
on left field. Bro.
Pause City. Pause.
Pause city.
nah.
Pause city, bitch.
Cause-
Pause city, bitch.
Nah, you really showed your age with that one.
This nigga.
I'm 30. I'm 31. My fault. I'm old enough to be in the club.
Nah.
Old enough for them
He
not
did
to
have a
ID.
run though. Like he had a little
Tiger?
He had a few like little like
Yeah, Tiger
hits,
keeps a
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
That's undeniable.
Can we say his run faded when he left Black China?
I don't know.
Said I don't know.
I don't know who he fucks. He was with her. I don't
He
know.
was with Black China, then right after Black China, he went and dated the child of Kendall Jenner.
Creepy ass nigga.
I don't even
remember
go
that.
too deep into that one per se because it's just too much. That's a whole like web of like.
Hey,
Yo,
it happened.
that's
He
a whole
was-
web.
that's
Like
in
you
his
dated
shit.
who and who is the
He was
whole.
a
It's a
grown
Spider
man.
Man meme.
He was
Yeah.
a grown
Like
man.
that shit's a Spider Man meme.
She was only
You
what,
nasty.
16
No, you nasty. Like, yeah.
at the time.
Absolutely.
Insane.
in sync. That is jokes.
Hey, these ain't my friends.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Pause. This beef, it might be a top 5 beef.
Like you had to pause that.
Define
beef.
top
This
5.
beef might be a top 5 beef is pause worthy. I didn't say rap beef.
But I knew what you was talking about though.
You knew, they don't know.
Oh.
The listeners might
I'm
not
pretty
know.
sure the audience doesn't think that we're gonna like just come on here and talk about beef. Like
Niggas might not think we might be having steak right now. Like, you don't know.
Hey, niggas might think we progressive too.
why does steak sound crazier than beef? I don't know.
Steak?
Modern day childish. That's all it
Nigga
is.
said, shoot, good one. Speaking of childish, like, so what y'all think about like shorty that like had to work for like 30 days and then she divorced her husband?
Nah,
What's
she
the
didn't work.
backstory
She
on
did.
this?
She was already working.
Wait,
She already
what's-
had
but
a
she had to
job.
pay more bills or whatever.
What's the backstory on this?
All right, so boom. This lady got married, and she and her husband had an agreement that he was the provider, and she was the soft woman. Like she
Yellow
expects
Kid
to be
Dandelion.
taken care of.
That was the dynamic.
That's the dynamic that she doesn't expect anything less. So shit happens. He ends up losing his job, and he was unemployed for about 30 days. So for the 30 days, she took care of the bills. After the 30 days, he didn't get a new job, so he wasn't back working. He wasn't able to pay the bills. So the next bill's coming around now. He wasn't able to take care of it. She filed for divorce. So that's a little dilemma. That's a little backstory. She came on the internet asking people if she was wrong, and she felt like she wasn't wrong, especially since the fact that they set the standards of their relationships prior to them getting married, and he agreed.
Okay. Well, first of all, when you have to run to the internet to just get random people's validation, you're wrong.
They were gonna be. We're being realistic, yeah.
Yeah, waiting for them to cry and everything. Nah, she was definitely looking for the waterworks, in my opinion. Like them last couple of seconds, it's like, yo, I'm definitely not crying for you.
Nah, but you had to go 30 days like paying a bill. Like,
Or
that
just
was
paying
like
more
hell for you.
bills. Damn, what the fuck was he paying for then?
That's even a
Common
better
shit,
question.
probably water, electric, gas, mortgage,
Rent, whatever the case may be.
Now the question is where you live.
car
'cause
note,
that shit might
car
be high.
insurance.
So what the fuck what did she pay for then?
She had to take
Think
care of
she
that
pays
shit
for
while
it?
he was
Nigga
unemployed.
said-
The better question is how much did she really cover? Like truly cover to
Yeah.
where the limit was, the maximum was 30 days. Like for what reason could she not actually provide for any longer than that to give him ample enough time to find a job?
Because that's not what she set up her life for. Like clearly, I literally just said it like how she said it. Like they established the fact, like, yo, listen, if I'm in a relationship, I being the woman, if I'm in a relationship with a man, I'm not paying bills. I expect him to provide for me and take care of me. My money is my money. His money is our money. Type shit. So if that can't be done, then we can't be together. And she was very explicit about that, and he agreed.
Alright.
They dated. They got married. He was in love. She was what she said she was in. Whatever, if it was love or finance, whatever she was in it for, she was in it. Type shit. Feel me?
Alright.
So I can't.
Perfect. All right. I like this segue. Perfect. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here in the room with us. Model, actress.
She's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything and more. State your name. I don't know if you want to go by your alias, your thug name, street name.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carmen.
Alright.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well,
Pleasure,
here's your
pleasure.
comment. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some like hand claps in this.
Absolutely.
Nice little golf clap.
Said cough clap.
Welcome to the pod. Love wins. I'm
Yeah.
Kevin. Kev Dane. You guys introduce yourself.
I'm AT. Anthony.
I'm Diamond.
D Smooth.
Yo, don't put that.
Mr. Hard Body Karate.
First of all, no one calls me this group other than you.
It's just,
That is a lie. Don't do that.
not gonna work.
Don't do that.
oh man.
All right, so I guess you heard a little bit what we was talking about, like.
Yeah, I didn't get the full context, but I heard a little bit.
Okay, so the backstory really was a lady came onto the internet. So apparently she filed for divorce towards her husband after 30 days of him losing his job. So he lost his job and he wasn't able to provide for the bills. So she gave him 30 days to get a new job. He still wasn't able to find a job, and so she filed for divorce. She said that coming into the relationship, she knew that she was a woman that needs to be provided for. She doesn't necessarily, if she's with somebody, she doesn't take care of bills. She doesn't do the 50-50. She expects them to be the full provider in the relationship. And he agreed upon that. They fell, like I said, in whatever they fell in love with, whatever their agreement was, and they got married.
Wow.
I feel like that's not really like love. That's more of a business and everything. Or more business than love.
Well, I have a question. So prior to the relationship, it was established that this is what it was going to be, and he agreed.
Yeah, that's
yes,
where he like falls short in that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, 30 days. What is that? Was that a grace period or something?
That was,
month.
yeah, a little more.
That's legit.
She said,
a
"I'll
month.
take care of the bills now.
Yeah.
Since you've lost your job, I'll take care of the bills now. But the next time the bills come around, he should have something so that he could pay the bills. But when the next set of bills came around, he was still looking towards her to pay the bills because he didn't find the next job yet. And she said she couldn't do it if they're together. The only way she'll do it is if she's divorced.
But prior to losing his job, he was providing.
Yeah, prior to him losing the job, he was providing.
I mean, I'm one of those women that's okay with the 50-50. I don't have
Oh,
a
really?
problem
Tell us
with
more.
it. As far as 50-50, I feel like, it's, if you're gonna marry someone, you gotta understand that you're in this together, right? So him losing his job, the fact that she got up and left in 30 days, she wasn't really there for love.
Yeah.
She
That's what
was
I'm saying,
looking,
more
yeah.
business than anything. It was a
So-
business transaction.
So he should have had more common sense to understand that that's what it was.
Okay.
I think maybe he was more in love than she was.
Yeah.
So.
But I feel less bad for him because, like they were saying previously, like he kind of like knew what he was getting into. Like
Yeah.
he kind of like
I can understand when people say she's wrong, but at the same time, bro,
no,
Can't-
he's still a dummy though. I'm
Yeah,
not. Don't
you
get
can't-
twisted. He's still like
You
like he
can't
walked
tell
into that because
someone that's stuck in their ways or have a certain way of viewing life to see it differently, especially when this is who they are.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this is-
agree. Yeah, that's
it goes
true.
back to what I was saying with the whole acting. Like once you put on a role or whatever, some people don't put on the role. They let you know off rip. But in his mind, he's probably like, nah, she's not gonna really leave me. Like she got
Yeah,
it. Like
like,
nah.
They
Like
probably
nah, she
took those
loves me.
vows
Like
to death do us part
Yeah,
for
to
richer or
death do us part.
poorer. He was like, "Oh, you said for richer or poorer? All right, so cool. We good no matter what." So he just stuck.
I don't even know if they got kids in that. Like
Nah, I
It's
don't.
safe to assume they don't. I feel like the issue itself would have been a lot more larger.
you think she would have stayed if they had kids? Probably
Nah.
would've left with the kids.
Realistically,
Left it to grandma.
I'm going to be honest with you. Given that she was already standing on business from the time that she entered this relationship, whether they did or didn't have kids, money played precedence over everything else.
Yeah.
So if he wasn't able to abide by that, then 9 times out of 10, it didn't matter what other elements or factors were in play here. The money was the reason why she was staying. So if that wasn't there, she was gone. Plain and simple. If the kids have to come with her, that's fine too. I'm led to believe she has a job. I don't know the full context of the story,
Yeah,
of course.
she has a job
Yeah.
herself because she was able to take care of the bills for that time being, but she expected him for the next set of bills to come around for him to be employed and take care of those bills. But since those 30 days came and those next set of bills came, he wasn't able to pay those bills. He's asking her to hold it down again. She was like, nah, I can't do it.
And that was when she decided to cut, decided to cut out. That was pretty much the
love
end of that.
wins.
That love did not win there. I don't know. I'm not sure if love won that one.
Yo.
In a situation like this, it doesn't feel like you, and you could probably make the claim that this applies to both men and women both.
Yeah.
But money does undoubtedly have like a vice grip
Yes.
on the human mind.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's
on
what I was saying.
Absolutely, like it really does act as the make and break on what kind of big choices people make on a day-to-day basis, from relationships to just overall people's livelihoods. It doesn't matter what the case may be. The fact is money is always sitting at the center of everything.
Listen, when I was in one of my relationships, bro, I was going through with my significant other, and my brother had to break it down to me. He was like, yo, honestly, y'all problems, most of your problems, if you had the income, if you had the money, majority of the problems y'all have would have been solved, and there would be nothing to argue about.
Yeah.
For the
Y'all
most
would be
part,
happy
realistically speaking, yeah.
because y'all be able to live free.
Nah, that's a fact. You low key be in a better mood when your bag is a little bit up. Like, I got some money.
When
Like, I'm
all
about
your
to do
bills
some
are taken
bullshit.
care of, you
Be a
have
little bit
extra
happier.
cash to spend. You could probably go out, eat real quick, not worry about it type shit. The fridge is full. You good. You got money to chill on. Yeah, there's nothing to complain about.
Mm-hmm.
But now thinking about it, I feel like with that shorty, I feel like money really wasn't the issue. It was just her spending her money. I think that's what it was. I feel like she could have really held them down. It's just like, no, I have to spend my money. Like, nah.
You felt greed. You personally feel like greed played like a huge part in all of that. Like,
Yeah, a lot of selfishness if that's the case.
so the whole relationship was just based around her desire to make sure that she didn't go too far into her own pocket.
Yeah, it was more like on some like me.
You know, so there, like she said, like his money was for the house, the bills, and all this shit, and for whenever he wants to spend on her, like buy her clothes, flowers, and shit, and then her money is exclusively for her for what she wants to do.
That's insanity.
Absolutely. So
You think she's selling tummy tea?
I just feel like sometimes,
Honestly,
like
The way she sounds, she might be starting OnlyFans right now to pay some bills.
OnlyFans is crazy, but
Yo,
I'm sorry.
Yo,
Oh,
that's the
level of
promo.
hate
That's
in
what
my
she's starting
body.
off with. Like she complaining about her husband and shit.
I'll
Then like
report
now
that
she
shit.
starts the OnlyFans.
I'll report her only.
Yeah, you report the OnlyFans.
Yo, yes, if I was her ex-husband, you divorced me, started OnlyFans, I'm reporting that shit. You're
Yo.
done. Shut that bitch down. You're not being in the top 10. Fuck
Hell
that.
no.
Yo, it's funny you bring up the husband. Like, yo, so what do you think that does to him? Like as a man now, like,
Oh, you're crushed.
yeah, like,
You're morally crushed unless you have a great support group as like bros, family that you can like they can make it make sense to you that you're not in complete wrong in here.
you think you'll ever date the same?
He will
Definitely
start
not, like-
looking at like what I'm agreeing to and shit. Like if he should know now when another woman tells you, "Yo, this is who I am and this is how I want things set
Yeah.
up," they're not wavering. And if that's not what you're into for the long term, don't do it, brother.
Yeah, he'll definitely be like less giving.
Did you say less giving?
Pause. No, like as
Yo.
far as they,
Yo.
yo, time out now. As far as like,
you're not
say,
one of
as
those
far
guys that
as,
say it's giving.
yeah,
Like,
nah. I definitely wasn't about to say that. Like when I say giving, as far as like dating wise, like as far as like spending, giving money, like stuff like that.
okay,
That's what
he's
I
not
mean.
gonna. Okay, yeah, don't be a giver.
Why would I say,
Less
yo? When have
generous.
you ever
Don't
heard me
give.
say giving? Like, yo,
I don't know. I thought you
Yo,
broke character for a
that's
second.
crazy.
I was like,
Breaking
yo,
character
who
is
are
crazy.
you right now?
Like, nah, that go crazy.
So do you think this experience is gonna turn him into one of those
Fuckboy?
guys?
Yeah, like a fuck boy.
hey, it's true. It's bluntly put.
You shouldn't turn you into a football.
I don't think it will, but I feel like the next one might. I feel like that will definitely pull a trick. Like if the next one goes bad,
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be like, all right, that's it.
Yeah, like now.
Oh,
it's
so
the
there's
2 in a
levels
row.
to like how you get to that
Like
point.
I feel like now, like I don't know, I don't even know the
It's
nigga, but
trauma
I feel
levels.
like
Oh, okay.
It's trauma levels because
yeah.
it could be. I remember the first time I tried to. It was a very young age, and it was because my girl cheated on me as soon as I went to go visit family out of state, type shit. I was like, "Oh, this is what we doing? All right, bet. Oh, no holds barred. I could just do whatever the fuck I want too." So I just became a football of that shit. Like as you grow, you learn. But that's how, and it all depends on like how it happens, like what you go through.
Yeah.
Same thing with women. It all depends on what you go through that turns that tick to say, I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want to do, no matter if I'm single in a relationship, no matter.
Yeah, your little villain arc, I guess.
So undoubtedly, there's a trigger to everything. You don't just think it just
Yeah.
happens organically.
Everyone has a trigger to their
Yeah.
villain arc. Everyone does.
Yeah, nobody just doesn't like wake up one day and be like, yo, I'm gonna be toxic or whatever. Like
No.
that's not a thing. Like
I mean, even if that is the case, that they play in the minority. I mean, there are people out there that just wake up one day and just like, you know what? I see the world for what it really is. I'm gonna just do me now.
Mhm.
I don't care what nobody else thinks. It's not like you guys are gonna stop me from doing
Yeah.
it. That's my thing. I'm the one that benefits from what I decide to do. It's not like you guys actually get to justifiably make and break whether, how I sleep at night, who I talk to, who I'm in a relationship with.
Type shit.
yeah,
So
there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's levels to that. Like there's nothing wrong with like protecting your peace. I'm saying as far as like just being like downright like a dirtbag to someone for no reason.
right.
Like like when you do certain things that like that's not called for or whatever.
I mean, there are rare cases where people are just, fucking spawns of Satan, just want to be heathens first thing in the morning.
Just
but-
inherently, they're just like that.
Yeah, but majority of the times, one thing I learned through my brief psych class was like people, they have triggers, and it majority of the time starts in the home with family members and shit like that. It's like just something happens with them. And they're just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna play by my own accord. Or I seen Uncle Ben, like, you feel me? I grew up with Uncle Ben slapping women, so now I'm gonna slap women. Like it just it's like these little traumas and
That's
triggers.
crazy. That's what they call my grandfather on my mom's side, Uncle Ben. Like people that's cool with him. You know, Jamaicans they always got like some little nickname and they call him Uncle Ben
His name not even Benjamin.
type shit. Nah, that is Ben, but
Nah, but like it's triggers and it's dumb shit like that.
So the man in question, undoubtedly, it's safe to say, at least in the scenario we were just speaking about, his perspective and his expectations of women are all essentially going to be. It's now been shaped a certain way after all of this. So when he goes back into the world of dating, assuming he ever decides to, because who knows? For all we know, he might just decide, I don't need to date.
yeah.
He's gonna
I get
take-
a job, I get money. I should be fine on my own single. I ain't got to worry about the stress of having to worry about, women come to me and quite possibly just, stealing money from me, playing in my face, and me not being able to say or do anything about it because, at the end of the day, it's about them, their interest, or whatever the case may be. He's just going to just commit to himself. And nowadays, in terms of like mental health, that's what you got to do. You have to commit to yourself. So
Type shit.
self-care.
You just made me think about something. Like something just popped in my head just now. Like, y'all think like the next like relationship or whatever y'all in that y'all could like truly fall in love again, depending on how bad like your last situation was. Like, do you feel like I don't know?
We're speaking personally or generally?
Personally.
I'll let
why
y'all
not?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I see no reason not to. I mean, I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. The bigger thing here is like communication and awareness.
Yeah.
Like those are two unbelievably powerful and prominent things that both people in question that are eventually going to be partners or ultimately in a relationship need to have. Communication and awareness. If both of us lack that, it doesn't matter, what elements behind both of those things might actually be. The fact is, if either one of those things are lacking, the relationship can't prosper no matter what. Something's going to happen, whatever circumstance is going to come into play where everything's just going to fall apart.
Yeah.
And neither one of you are going to have any real control over it. One person's just gonna decide, all right, that's it, we're done. What was the point of the relationship then? Like,
Yeah.
one of the big things about a relationship is you learn from each other, you grow with each other. But if those things can't be found or can't naturally happen organically at some point,
Yeah.
then a relationship simply just can't happen. The process to a relationship cannot happen.
Yeah.
It's
Like
not
how many
evident.
times am I gonna ask you like what's your favorite color? Or what type of how do you like your sandwich and all that shit? What's your favorite show? I'm saying as far as dating, like you don't want to like do that process over and over again.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I ask her how she likes her sandwich, that's a one-time question
You just wake up in the
because
morning.
that might be a deal breaker.
Yo, this nigga said a
That
deal
might be a
breaker.
deal breaker. Is crazy.
All right,
Well,
so
I
what
like to
question
cut
do you
down the
think?
middle. Nope.
All right, so
I'm
what
out.
question do you think you could ask a girl that would like
Down the middle.
that could get her attention? All right, perfect. Like,
What you
what
mean?
question like could a guy ask you that would get your attention?
Wait, like
Like, as far as like, okay, let's say like you texting him, getting to know him type shit or whatever. Might possibly date him. Like, what's like what type of convo would he have to have as far as to like, all right, he's kind of interesting. He's not stupid.
Well, I'm a very simple person,
Mm.
so
I feel like a lot of women say that. I'm very simple. Oh, I'm down to earth.
Yeah.
no, I'm not like
And they'd be like, oh, I'm lying.
not like that. Like I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about like guys spending money on dates,
Yeah.
and I realized like with me, I would rather do like a walk in the park or
Joe
uh,
Scott.
you know, just chilling than on a first date than do a restaurant because it puts so much pressure
Yeah.
on, and you don't know how much money the person has. So I'm always mindful about that. Where with her, it's like, you're not spending $200 on a first date. I'm not even interested.
Yeah.
You're not even getting a second date. And then she broke it down in a way where it's like, if he's not willing to do that in the first date, then the relationship's just going to go downhill from there. I'm like, well, that's not necessarily true, but I understood where where she was coming from, because it's like, she's one of those like high maintenance type of girls. It's like,
yeah, sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
so like that simple aspect where,
Yeah.
I'm okay with like a walk in the park, first date, like, hey, let's go
So
to the
coffee date deal breaker.
No, why would a
Okay.
coffee date be a deal breaker?
Nah, because I know a girl who one time was saying like a coffee date was like a no go, and I'm just like, it's just coffee.
Like,
Like,
Honestly, I'm convinced they don't want to date. They just want to be taken out. They want to get pretty, take a few pictures, have a nice dinner, and go home. They don't even care for the conversation at this
Yeah.
point.
They want to be able to
Yeah.
say, yo,
What-
this nigga did this for me.
Yeah.
Just-
What you explain is actually doing things to actually get to know a person. Like when you walk in the park, you're walking together,
Yeah.
you're looking around, you're seeing
looking
sights.
at the water, the
There's
ducks.
conversation starters. You see dogs. Oh, I love dogs. You like dogs? What's your favorite breed of
Yeah.
dog? Some shit like that. Stupid, silly shit just to get to know the person. Coffee dates. One thing about coffee is like it's like not an aphrodisiac, but it gets your blood going, gets your the aromas is there, and then you're like
Yeah.
the coffee's getting you hyper. So now you're getting into it, especially if you're having good conversation. Now you have the energy to just keep going back
Get
and
to
forth.
see how clean the
Yeah.
person is, low key,
Yeah.
and not like, yo, it's like if his coffee spills or whatever, like, is he gonna like clean the shit up, like, or just leave it there,
Absolutely.
like shit like that.
Well, on the flip side to that, right? She gave me another perspective. She was like, well, think about it this way. Like, if you allow that type of cheap date, then what is he going to think of you? And it really got me thinking. I'm just like, true. I can see where she's coming from. So you're going to allow that in the beginning, then, that's just going to be what the relationship is going to be like.
Mm.
Which I didn't 100% agree, but I understood, like, maybe her past experience led her to be that version.
All right, so I have a question. All right, so there's this thing we were saying or whatever, like we would ask women or whatever, we'd be like, how much do you think like a man should spend on the first date? But for you, I'm gonna ask a little different. Like, how much do you think a man should spend on the second date?
Got him.
Like, what were
We
you
got
okay
her,
with the
boys.
second
We
date?
got her.
I don't think there's a limit. Like,
It's all right. Be honest. It's a safe space.
okay, so the second date should be something that, like, after listening to me on the first date, that that I like,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
100%.
So I'm not really into like dinners because I can always go to dinner.
Yeah.
All right, let's spend money on experience. All right, let's go bungee jumping. Let's jump out a goddamn plane or something. I don't know.
The second date, we have to risk our lives?
That's actually.
She said bungee jumping. Like what?
Did we skip the part that you like mini golf? Can we do that first?
Like, for
Yeah,
real,
we're on the
like-
ground
Like,
for that.
hey, let's start slow.
Like, can we go
Personally,
to a
that's not
museum?
something
Like,
that
we
I
gotta,
would
like,
do.
I gotta have a rope tied around my leg. Like,
But and you're listening to me in the first date, so
Yeah.
okay, like for instance, like someone like me, I love museums. Like I live for museums. I'll
Yeah.
go to any museum. It doesn't matter what it is. So if you hear that, it's like, okay, you plan the second date, and I realized you were
So,
actually
museum.
listening. Yeah, you were actually listening.
Take notes,
So
man.
that's that's
That's all right. Take notes.
Take notes. Museums.
yeah, can't go wrong with museums.
It's
so
just
that how much is a museum these days? I think
Some of them
It's
free.
damn near free.
yeah.
Some of
Pretty
them,
much, yeah.
Yeah.
A few of them are free.
You donate if you want.
Except for like the Museum of Illusions.
I think Museum of Sex is another one.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I haven't been there. And then there's one with the trains in Brooklyn. That's like $5 for a kid and like 10 per adult. Some cheap shit like that.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So I guess listening, communicating, right? Because if on the first date we have a walk in the park and I'm like, these are my interests, and then vice versa, maybe you tell me, hey, I like, basketball. Maybe the first, the second date we go to the museum, and then, that third date I'll maybe buy some tickets for us to go to the Barclays Center. Something,
So third
it's
date
all about
concept.
like communication, right?
Shit.
Some people don't know how to communicate.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think that's what's wrong with
and then
relationships. A lot of relationships,
my
like just
thing-
lack of communication.
And to the communication is honesty and intentions. Like, what are you really looking for when you try to like get with me? Like I'm at a point like I'm single because I don't even know what to look for in anybody anymore, bro.
Mhm.
Like this shit gets confusing, and then people say they want one thing, and then their actions always show something different.
Yeah.
And it's just I be chill on that because I don't like the miscue, the miscommunications. I don't like to be led down roads that have no real paths.
Don't you feel like you're finding the same people in everybody?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like it's almost
they
like
playing
everyone
the same
like
role.
there's
Like,
no.
yo, I've seen this story before. Like, stupid. Like, I hate this book.
Yeah, they just recast.
Like,
Just recast it.
yeah,
every-
like, damn.
It's very.
Same person, different face.
Yeah, they Iron Fifth does.
It's like fucking American Horror Story.
Yo, for real.
Like
I mean, I think no one's genuine, but also I think that people are just afraid to get hurt. Like,
Yeah.
it's ultimately what it is because everyone has their guard up. Like you have all these damn bricks and you're just piling that shit up, and someone breaks one brick down, you're like, oh, I'm gonna put it back up.
Yeah.
So it's in this day and age, it's like you're not gonna get me, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
So everyone's playing this, this game where it's just like, I'm not gonna be the real me. I'm gonna be this fabricated version of me.
Yeah, like once the honeymoon phase is done, it's like, yo, once the honeymoon phase is done, it's quiet, yo.
I just
You
reminded
see
me of the
everything.
meme where it's like, oh my God, I love your personality. I know I picked it out just for you.
Nah, that's true though. Like, there'd be a lot of
Nah,
good
I'm not gonna
actors,
lie,
yo.
I've done that a few times.
What, played a certain role?
Had to play a certain role
Mhm.
to get to where I needed to be.
Yeah,
Nah.
I think we've all have done that. at some
Nah, I've always
point.
been myself.
Yeah, but a lot of people not honest about that.
Wait.
I like how you had to pause for a minute. Hold on. Now you worried about her now? Come on.
I seen like the head twitch, like,
No, I mean just like as an actor, it's like, can you really be?
yeah.
Can you
I
be
mean-
genuine.
You could. Like, you could be open hearted with someone if you're really into them.
I don't know.
I
Like
think that's something
vulnerability.
we have to ask Jada and Will when they get here.
What, Jada and Will?
Yeah.
I'm not
When's the last
asking
time
about
she acted?
anything.
last time she acted was in Set It Off. That's it.
She had
That's
hair.
not true.
That's what I remember.
Nah, Matrix.
You didn't watch Gotham?
She was in the Matrix.
Niobe?
You never watched Gotham?
Oh shit, that was her.
She was in Gotham.
Nigga,
no,
fuck
I
You
ain't-
give a fuck about Gotham? You didn't
Oh, yeah,
you
she
didn't watch
was-
Girls Trip?
Don't disrespect me.
What's wrong?
Hey,
That
hey,
shit was
no,
funny,
hey,
though.
watch
That shit
Girls Trip
funny.
was a
Girls
good
Trip
fucking
funny.
movie.
That
It was a
shit
good
funny.
movie.
It
It was a good movie. You never watched
And it
Girls
was funny when
I'm a guy. No,
Trip? What do you mean?
I don't want to watch women on a trip.
Hey, listen,
Queen
plenty of
Latifah
men went to
on
go
the
see
Average,
Barbie.
you know,
Let's
what
keep
do
it.
you mean,
Let's
like-
keep it a
it was,
bug.
it was
Alright,
Tiffany
time out.
Haddish.
So you watched
Jada.
all the Queen Latifah movies?
No.
You watched Last
I got
Holiday?
all the
Yes,
Queen-
I watched Last
I got
Holiday.
old Queen Latifah DVDs.
You watched the movie where Common was a basketball player?
Yes, I watched Just Right.
Why? Why did you
That
watch
was
that?
I didn't watch it. First of all,
It's basketball.
basketball.
I
Common
wasn't
on the
buying
New
that.
Jersey Nets.
I'm not buying that.
That's man shit.
Not Common.
First of all,
Him and Queen
you know
Latifah.
Common can't play basketball.
I'm not
worth
buying
the
him and
damn.
Queen Latifah together. I'm not buying that. Like, those two pairing together, I wasn't
Why-
buying that.
My thing is, why doesn't people think Queen Latifah, a woman like Queen Latifah, deserve love?
No, I'm not saying she don't. I just can't picture her and Common together. Like, nah.
But why
like,
she? That's the thing. That's what the movie was about. Like a woman that's like her getting a 5-star athlete, bro.
why, what's wrong with that anyway?
Yeah, she's not ugly.
Is she not?
She wasn't her sister
Oh.
in the movie. Like if you seen her
Oh.
sister compared, like it was the whole like that was the whole thing. She wasn't the typical attractive like bottle framed girl.
But in fairness, no one's Paula Patton though.
Literally.
Like Paula Patton might not be Paula Patton.
He said Polar.
Okay.
Well, listen, I'm just telling you what the movie's
Yeah.
about.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah,
I'm
long
not-
story short, there was nothing wrong with Girls Trip.
There is nothing.
Good
wrong
for
with
you.
it.
You
proud
said
of
good for me.
You know what? We're gonna watch a girl trip.
Why?
Now you see, he's saying the most. I ain't
No,
gonna
we're
take
gonna
you
watch
through
it.
all
We'll
that.
put you on to a
should
good
watch it
movie.
on your own time, though.
We'll
Put you
go
on
and
to a
watch
good
New
movie.
Jersey Drive or some like.
You're gonna
band
be mad
shit.
at yourself. Like, I feel like you one of those people. Like, say you be like, nah, this shit's corny. You watch the movie, like you just like it under the quiet, like just be in your feels.
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't tell y'all.
Yeah,
I
you-
definitely
I can
wouldn't
see
tell
that.
you.
I can see that.
Nah, but in fairness, I might. I've told y'all like one of my favorite movies, like Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's not a bad movie to
Yeah.
like, though. Like,
So if you could watch The Devil's Weird Prada, you could watch fucking Girls Trip.
one's about fashion though.
Wow, that's crazy.
no, like a movie
I was
that
actually-
So
in
Queen
the fashion
Latifah's not
world.
your Meryl Streep? Like your black Meryl Streep?
like a movie that will be bad for you to say that you like
Why
would
you
be
laughing
like Magic Mike.
Yo, why this nigga
When's the last time Queen Latifah had a serious role like Meryl Streep in that movie?
Nah, what was that shit she was doing on Fox?
Stars?
Yeah, Stars. Yeah.
The show?
Yeah, that shit was an impact.
Nigga, Quavo pulled out a gun on her in that show. Shut up. I don't want to see that.
I saw real fear in her eyes.
Nigga, they got her
Yo.
playing the Equalizer.
Chill, don't do that. She's following after Denzel, yo. Don't do that. That says a lot.
Her,
You see?
her and Denzel got the same repertoire. They got the same set of skills. Nigga. Like,
Yo, so you can't picture Queen Latifah doing a front flip to somebody, but you can picture Denzel doing this shit? Like, I know Denzel can't get away with that shit, but you
Hey.
think Queen Latifah can't pull it
Yo,
off?
yo,
Yeah, like, as far as like
stop
front flipping
bugging.
somebody, as far
Because
as
Queen
front flipping
Latifah
somebody.
deadass was flipping that bike in Taxi, my nigga. So what we talking about?
that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
She was a whole BMX star real quick, bro.
Yo,
They had her
son.
on X Games mode and shit.
That ass.
Nah, son. Nah, son. I'm so mad at you, son. Like, damn, son. Don't do that to Queen. That's a black Meryl Streep.
Nigga, I watch Living Single every morning. Don't lecture me about Queen Latifah. Nigga.
But you never watch Girls Trip. That says a lot.
Yo. Every morning?
Yeah.
I could
Living
understand
Single,
Martin, but living single?
Yeah.
Nah, I've been
I mean, I
rewatching Fresh Prince, bro.
Fresh Prince is fire.
That shit is my favorite, bro. Better than the Wayans brothers.
I ain't like the way the Wayans brothers just ended though. That was the only problem.
Come on. We niggas, that's how they gonna do us.
Yeah. Type shit. All right, speaking of watching or whatever, there's something I wanted to bring up, all right? Before I bring this up, like, all right, honesty time. All y'all be honest.
That's
I'm-
all we can do on this podcast.
All right,
I'm
how
gonna
many of
lie my
y'all have
ass off.
okay, how many of y'all have watched porn?
I have
course.
never watched that nastiness.
All right, so we all gonna lie though. We all gonna lie.
This nigga's a Mormon.
Yeah, we all
I
gonna
know,
lie.
I know.
I am a child of God.
I thought this nigga was gonna
Sure,
try
my
to lead. I
grandmother
thought this nigga was
listens to
gonna
this
try to lead with the
podcast.
cute lie. So he always tries to lead with the cute lie, like, oh no, like I would never do that, not me.
Porn?
That's
What
not
is
my
porn?
thing.
That sounds dangerous.
All right, so yes,
Yeah, we all.
yeah, okay,
we all
okay.
been-
Naturally.
But y'all don't think to a certain degree you ever thought about like, yo, this shit is wild. Like, why am I watching this shit? Like, why am I watching two people like literally have sex? Like, I guarantee if you used to walk in a room by accident and people was having sex, you're not gonna sit and watch this shit. But you will go on your phone, laptop, however you do it, and really watch that shit.
Yo, the fact that
Yo.
she's like thinking about it right now. She's like, yo, I never thought about it this way, but now I'm like,
Yeah.
not gonna watch porn the same.
Oh,
Yo, she's like,
that is wild though. Like if you really
Yeah, when you
think
really
about
break
it,
down,
like
look at it.
you're not gonna. You
Yeah.
walk into someone, you're just like, oh my god, sorry, my
Yeah.
bad. You're out, but then you sit there on your TV and you're just like sitting there watching it.
On the TV is crazy.
Yo, excuse me?
Yo,
Yo, wait,
Showtime was
hold
a
up.
thing.
Yo,
HBO on demand was a thing.
hold up. Wait. The TV?
Wait, where do you guys
The
watch
TV.
porn?
Yo.
Phone normally,
Laptop.
Internet.
laptop.
The
Something
We
where the
put that shit
browser
on
can
the
be private.
TV, on the
Yo,
flash.
had the shit wall mounted and shit. Like, yo, watch this shit.
Fucking 60-inch monitor.
Yo, son, that's
Oh.
crazy, yo.
Oh, you living.
Nah,
You living.
What?
You-
Excuse me?
Something that has
Yo.
a private browser tab.
Yo, like that, like.
Hey, listen,
That's something my
incognito
mom
is the
could
best
just click
friend.
Yo,
on
the
by
whole
accident,
Bluetooth,
you
like,
feel
yo,
me?
Bluetooth
Playboy
for the
channel,
porn
let's
is
go.
crazy, like that. Nah, that's when you know, yeah, you gotta slap the phone out your hand.
Last time I ever watched porn on TV was when like Skinamax was a thing, bro.
That's a fact.
Is it Skidamax?
God damn.
When Real Sex was on HBO was a fucking a show.
Taxi Cab Confessions.
Taxi Cab Confessions. Yo,
That wasn't even sex. Some of it was just disgusting.
some of it was disgusting, bro.
You know, I
But-
used to shoot heroin back in the day.
Yo, bro, that's the first time I ever learned. Like, I shouldn't even be watching it about this age, bro. I was like still in elementary school, bro. It's the first time I learned about transsexuals, bro. Because the dude came with this transsexual woman, bro. They went to the back of the taxi. You know, they're getting frisky back there, bro. Getting frisky in the backseat of the taxi. I remember this shit vividly.
What do you mean frisky? It's playing patty cake?
Like they were touching and like
Touching.
so
They
he's
was going to work. That's what that sound
What do
like.
you mean go to work? Hey, yo.
like, tongue down each other's throats, going at it in the backseat, and the taxi driver's just trying to do his job, get them to their destination. And
Swerving and shit.
so dude's drunk in the back seat, bro, and he starts like talking to the driver and like he confesses like she's a transsexual. Like he knows.
Yeah.
And like dude was like, oh wow, like he's like, yeah, but you know, it's not gay, bro, because you know, she doesn't have the dick no more. And I was like,
Wait,
that they could do that?
as a kid,
Like as a kid, I'm like, wait, they
that's how
could
you found
do
out.
that?
Like
Jesus.
Like that's a thing? Like my mind fucking exploded.
they're chopping off dicks.
Like,
like that shit. Forget.
I think that's verbatim how it
Yo,
went in my head.
I
like,
can imagine that, like, in your
chopping
age,
off
like-
dicks is crazy to me. Like it scared me. I thought that was like this was like a thing. Like they're just choosing
Go to
people
bar mitzvah
chop-
and shit,
Yeah,
like-
like it was going crazy.
Nah, that go crazy.
But you learn a lot. Real sex taught a lot. Like you learn a lot. Like you said, Tyson Confessions, bro. They had some of the wildest people. Some drums, some like the wildest girls going back there, just lit as fuck. Sex workers, everything you could think of
Hell
was
yeah.
in those back of those taxis, bro.
Why was that shit even on? Yo,
Somebody was
That shit-
funding it, so you
so
know.
somebody was finding it.
They-
And the internet wasn't the best place in the world to go watch things like that.
I'm
so.
sorry, I still can't get off the TV though. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I can't get. Like,
was it like a Toshiba? Was it like
yo,
It was a smart Samsung smart TV type shit, huh?
yo,
No, I mean like it would be on my phone, but I just cast it to the TV.
You married it?
Yeah.
yo,
I respect it.
Like your stuff.
yo.
I mean, it's just me at my house, so I mean,
fucking
who's-
neighbors hearing shit like
Me, myself, and I. That's all that is.
Yo, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I think that's why I never did it because I'm like, I don't want my neighbors to hear me like
Exactly.
listening
Yeah.
to porn and shit. Like,
You know what's
Hell yeah.
crazy? Forget my parents are in the house. As a kid, my neighbors hear me. I'm a weirdo now. Like I can't leave now.
nah, like I'll make sure if I was watching porn, my parents was never in the fucking house. Like my mom was
Yeah.
always gone, bro. But like my neighbors hear me, yo, they hear me watching porn, they're definitely gonna tell my mom, yo, we hear people having sex in the house. Like, I don't want to have that conversation. You fucking in my house?
oh nah.
No, but I'm watching people fuck. Well, I don't know how to explain that. Like
Yeah, getting in trouble in that way for watching porn is crazy. Like it's not even me doing the clapping.
that.
Like it's not.
And then get in
Yo.
trouble just for watching people have sex. That's
Yeah.
wild. Like
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Oh boy.
I was way too young, but you know how like you just like scrolling through the channels as a kid.
Yeah.
You get to
Yeah.
like the pay-per-view channels and shit.
yeah.
It was porn on there. But I didn't know what the title was. I was just like, the fuck is that? I clicked it and said, do you want to purchase this? Yeah.
What was the
why
name of
not?
the porn? Jibby Jabbers?
Oh, Nick. Fuck me up.
That was the name of it?
No.
Oh.
Like I said,
like fuck me up. Like
the name fucked you up.
Nigga, my parents got the bill.
No, it was good to you.
back
Oh,
then, it was
nah.
fun. Yo, come down here now. Yo, you ordered this? Yeah.
Yo, nah, son. All
Cause
right, keep it a sec. You got beat?
no,
Oh.
I got grounded, but I ain't get
Niggas
beat.
said I got
Yo,
grounded.
Nah, cause when you really think about it, it's like my parents were disappointed, but at the same time, it's like they were at least happy I watched the whole thing. I didn't just waste their money. Like I didn't just like blow mad money on this shit. Like, yo, you watched it, you got your money's worth. All right,
Yo.
cool.
so
whatever.
you watch an hour and 30 minutes of just porn.
Yeah. As a kid, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yo,
They having sex.
that might top the whole
Sex
flat
scenes.
screen shit. I'm sorry about talking about that. That's crazy. Nigga, with an hour straight. Like, why?
Yo, hours straight just
Just
watching
because he didn't
porn.
want to
nigga.
waste the money. Like, yo.
You know what's crazy? It's only crazy because that shit like
You
was
really
on.
a considerate son. Like, yo, son. Like, you're really a considerate ass nigga. Like, an hour, nigga. Nigga,
Yo,
like.
the fact that they could see the
Yo,
runtime
nigga.
of how much you watched on the bill, bro, and said that, yo, yes, you did complete the whole session. You didn't waste your $59.99.
You say you was a kid, nigga?
Nah.
I been washed my
'Cause-
hands, drank, and ate some snacks and went to bed, nigga.
'Cause as a
nigga to
kid-
the whole hour, like
As a
yo.
kid, you don't know about masturbating or anything like that, so it's just on.
Oh, how
Like,
old
I-
were you? That's a great question. How old were
I
you?
was like maybe 8.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
So you just sitting there just watching the
you mad freaky. You.
Oh, nigga, nigga,
You
that's,
just watching this.
as soon as I knew what it was, I like turned the volume all the way down, put it on mute. I started playing with Legos and shit. Like, wait, what?
Yo, wait, what the
Still in the room
How did
watching
we
it, of
go?
course.
I didn't hold the Legos, yo.
I watched the whole thing, but I ain't watched the whole
Yo.
thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, Yo,
You just
I'm
made-
8, nigga. I want to play with Legos. Fuck
Yo, you
this.
just made me think of something. Lego porn set.
All right, let's proceed.
All
Let's
right.
proceed to the previous.
We don't
No,
have
Lego,
actual
write the
topic.
check. Lego, write the check.
No. All right, boom. So
Lego,
by
write the
yourself.
check.
boom. So, what makes porn so addicting? Let's start with that.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a chemical thing for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it like sets off endorphins in your head and some shit, bro.
Because realistically speaking, don't get me wrong. When you think about what porn is, nothing against her, of course. The fact is people acting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anybody, could have just jumped into the industry and just fucking get to work.
Nah, there's requirements in this
Yeah.
game, bro.
Yeah.
Requirement to find requirements.
First of all,
As far as
For
being
who?
popular.
For which one?
for
man or
apparently one of the requirements is that you will have to be able to at least go an hour like straight of having sex on camera.
Wow, straight.
So like you already have like a stamina requirement. Like you have to be in some type of shape to do this type of performance type shit. That's just one requirement I know about. You feel me? So like
Technically, another requirement is you have to be okay with like having sex in front of people. Because
That
there's a
too.
production team
and
shooting.
you
all
gotta
hell
be
yeah.
able to keep a hard
Man, Mike's
on.
by you, pause.
Yeah.
I hate you sometimes.
And then certain productions.
No, for the sound.
the mic next to you.
Yo.
Yo, bro,
What,
I'm not
you
even gonna
waiting
lie,
for
bro.
his money shot?
That's
Like,
sick.
no, but think about it, bro. You're clapping cheeks, and it is a guy over your shoulder with a fucking huge ass camera.
nah, don't be over my
looking
shoulder
down.
with the camera. Like,
He's right
you could be
behind
like,
you.
You
He
could be
getting
like,
the shot.
I don't even know where to say you could be. Don't even be there, but don't be like
but
by
they
my
need
shoulder.
that
nigga.
shot. They need that shot
need
of
that
you
shot.
clapping the cheeks from that point of view. So they're going to do that, and you're gonna have a grown ass man standing behind you while you're butt ass naked in some pooms.
Oh no.
Can I have a woman director?
Yeah.
You got whoever they hire, and it's most likely some fat dude who has a fetish for watching people have sex, and likes to get paid to record it.
Cuckolds.
That's what we're calling them. That's what we're gonna call them. That's crazy.
I'm gonna call them cameramen. I'm gonna be respectful to the profession.
I mean, if you put it like that, then everyone's doing some cuckolding. If that's even a word. Like by watching porn, you're watching other people have sex. That's some cuckolding shit.
But that's
Yeah. It's just not like face to face. Like,
this is going crazy.
oh boy.
Yeah, for any kids out there, just don't watch porn, okay?
Yeah.
That's
First
the
of all,
message of this.
This
Don't.
podcast is not for fucking kids.
Yeah.
So if you're under the age of 18, get the fuck off this channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't tell your parents you was listening to us.
And don't tell me you learned about Coco from Ishmael.
Coco.
Cuckold.
Cuckold. Oh. Niggas have Google. I ain't worried about that.
Oh, there's you.
Yeah.
Like,
They have Discovery Channel, don't they?
This nigga's stupid.
Plus nowadays kids are a lot more aware than we were. Well, than I was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I know, I was pretty fucking aware.
it's not even just awareness, it's curiosity. Like curiosity just makes people, or just kids in general, do just about anything. And now that we're actually like technologically advanced enough to be able to just look at something and just say, I want to know what that is.
Yeah.
Let me look it up. Kids at almost like the age of like 3 to 5 can literally just hop on Google and just search something up. They don't need the direction of their parents to do that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what makes things like social media an even scarier place to be, especially when they actually have the ability to actually, apply, like sign up for the websites. Now they really get to see the nitty gritty of all the darkness of the world that's going on. Some of the good too, but naturally the darkness of what's happening.
Yeah, but everyone always pays attention to more bad than good.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. You kind of would expect parents to actually have the idea of, let me keep my children away from that. And even maybe by some extension, keep them away from technology.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is nowadays you can't keep these kids calm. You can't keep the curiosity away. There's no way to truly satiate any of that. You have to give them what they want. Like,
So my thing with that is though, I've learned, because I've had like a lot of parental figures in my life. From
Absolutely.
brothers, cousins, all the people, my friends, they have kids and everything. So it's all about the environment of which you want to raise your kid in and stuff like that. So majority inner city life, like I've noticed, it's hard to keep inner city kids away from media, especially now because majority of inner city schools are integrating to their learning system via media. Like everything is, you got to go online, you got to go online, you got to do this, that. And then it breaks the barrier to even putting on safe searches, because when you put on safe searches, it blocks you from getting to certain websites, and maybe they need those websites for educational purposes. And it kind of like, it's a hit and miss depending on what you are. Like now I have a brother who growing his 2 kids through this media age, those motherfuckers ain't never really grow up with the little iPad or like they just now getting into high school and middle school. They're just kind of getting in that type of stuff. But majority of their childhood is outside. Like we're going to play sports, we're going on hikes. Wintertime, okay, they live in Vermont. We're going snowboarding, skiing. We're doing shit outside 365. Like there's no being a TV kid. Like we're not doing that. We're not gonna be a social media kid. And it all depends on the environment.
Right. I mean, unfortunately, it kind of also boils down to like the idea of practice.
Yeah.
You know, you think about what it means to be a parent. You know, this is where social media once again plays like a huge play into all of this, because everybody goes to others for each other's experiences in terms of what it means to be a model parent. Because I'll be honest, it's not like you can actually look to your ancestors at times, because for all we know, they could have been an even worse example than what you might turn out to be. So what else do you have at the end of the day? Social media, the internet. That's the only way you're probably going to find the answers you need. That's the default thing that people gravitate to in order to be able to find the answers they're looking for. And that's where I feel like the biggest problem lies. I'm not saying that people out there can't be good leaders, can't be good teachers. I'm not saying people cannot be those things. The issue is experiences builds a person. And if your experience creates this idealism of how to be a proper parent, and it turns out it's more bad than good, and people start to copy from that, you start to create this thing where now everybody's doing the wrong things and raising their kids the wrong way. This is why we have kids running the streets, shooting each other up, shooting up schools. There's a multitude of things at play here. Like social media is a double-edged sword at the end of the day, especially for the younger generation.
Definitely still get a bag up. I'm not gonna say it.
Absolutely,
they have this shit on YouTube where it's like I be seeing this shit, whatever. Like my little cousin, she watches this shit or whatever. She used to or whatever. She watches this shit where like she'll go on YouTube and watch other kids play with toys and shit like that.
Right? Yeah,
and
no,
that
standard
YouTube channel,
thing.
they getting like a bag off that shit. I forgot like maybe close to $1 million. I might be exaggerating, but they're getting a good bag off this shit.
Hey, bro, I was at one point in time back in 2010, 2011, bro. I was watching a motherfucker named Chris Smooth play 2K. And I had that shit right in my living room. My nigga, like I could have just turned on the system, but I'm over on the computer, the desktop, and just watching this nigga for a couple hours just play 2K, bro. Video after video. I don't know what it is about that shit, but it's low-key addicting.
Yeah, moral of the story, raise your kids and get rid of the iPad. I don't know.
I mean, technology is a blessing and a curse at the end of the day. I mean, don't get me wrong. Can our current world truly live without technology?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Like, especially the way today is, we can't do that.
Exactly. Same thing could be applied to the logic of what it would be like if there was a world without music. We need music, just like how we need technology.
Fucking nukes dropping, I'll tell you that.
Hey, listen, Drake and Kendrick, that's a...
Bro, if some of these people, if Kanye couldn't express himself musically, that nigga would have went into politics for real, and we would probably been nuking every goddamn country out there because he's just bipolar. So, like, I'm glad music is a thing because we don't know who. So you think if
he was president, he'd be wilding out, like, as far as that?
Of course.
So what you're saying is we would win.
In conclusion, hypothetically speaking, we would win.
If we strike first, we might.
First come, first serve.
Hey. Russia, don't do shit. I'm over here spectating, all right? Putin, you still
listen, much love.
Oh, no, he's a wild boy. I saw him ride a grizzly bear.
That nigga
was that really a grizzly bear? Was it?
Yes.
It wasn't AI, you sure?
You're convinced everything's AI. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, Chet, don't have me sound like one of them was like.
Hey, listen, man.
So I'm definitely not a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that, but like
conspiracy analyst. To be exact.
You definitely are.
Who, me?
I've heard some of your conspiracies on like women and stuff. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't have conspiracies. I may have like.
So what you have like truths?
Viewpoints.
Oh my god,
it's a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. What conspiracy I have?
I'm not gonna say it on mic. She might hate you.
Ooh. There's nothing about me to hate.
You want me to go down the list?
Yo.
Well, you got like 40, imagine
48 laws of power?
Imagine 28 laws of power.
I'd be pissed off.
Yo, if you was dating someone, you would do something like that? Like, you would have like as far as like a list of requirements? Like, say you're dating somebody and like
emotional.
further along in the relationship, you feel like things were like not too bad, but damn near on its way about to like be bad. Like probably about to derail a little bit. You would have like a list.
Like ultimatums.
You could kind of call it that.
They lead to ultimatums.
I don't give people ultimatums.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why not?
like no warnings.
I mean, I think that it's established in the beginning. This is what it is,
Mm.
right? Now, I can compromise, but if you have to give someone an ultimatum, just leave.
Mm.
You personally feel like giving somebody an ultimatum is just too much stress on you?
Not necessarily on me, but like, I don't. Giving someone an ultimatum, I'm not trying to control you. Like, I think it's a control aspect when you're giving someone an ultimatum. So, like, the relationship is not me trying to control. It's a give and take, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get from you, you're trying to get from me. But if I'm telling you this is what it is, because there's a difference between ultimatum and when you're compromising.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, for me to give someone an ultimatum, I like my ego, I think, would just be bruised. So I would
Like,
probably
you feel
just,
like you'd be asking for too much.
yeah, like, why do I have to do all of that? I can just go. I literally can just leave you.
So I guess you said that. The word ego, like how hard is it to put your ego aside
Really
for your
hard.
significant other?
Oh, you got an ego?
Oh my God. That's probably the worst
Everyone has
aspect
an
of
ego.
me.
Hmm?
It's yeah.
Would you generally say having a big enough ego is probably the worst part of just any individual who's seeking a
Yeah,
relationship?
tell us about your ego. Hey, pause. Nah, you're a
He
girl.
was trying to put her out there at this
Nah, I'm
point.
not
Come on,
even-
yo. What you doing? Like,
I
Nah,
got
not
a
even.
big ego.
Nah, I say that with love. I say that with love.
I think people's egos are ultimately detrimental to a relationship.
Type shit.
It is. It is.
So you think everyone has an ego?
I mean, I would assume so.
Everyone can be egotistical to a certain degree,
I give off ego vibes?
of course.
That is
absolutely. Everybody here at
crazy.
this table could easily agree.
Sir,
Yo, that is crazy.
What is my
like-
nickname for you?
What was it? 704.
See, that's how you.
Yo.
What's the nickname?
I'm misunderstood.
Nah, not that one, nigga.
Yo,
Nah, you know me well enough. I'm not misunderstood.
you might need therapy.
That's crazy. You think I need therapy?
I think it could be sarcastic at times.
Okay.
Everybody
You
agrees
saw
to
him
that.
deflect just now, though. Like that was
I ain't
crazy. Like,
deflect.
he does this a lot. Like you might need to
That's
sit with
crazy.
someone.
You ever know me for being a deflector? Because I know these three, they're going to like just attack me.
I mean, I can say a lot of things. But that's beside the point.
Pause. So you wouldn't say I'm a little misunderstood? At times?
You 40. Say what you mean, nigga.
I'm
Damn.
about to say, be open minded. Come on.
No, but if I say, I
Pause.
could easily say what I
You
mean
right.
and people will take it the wrong way. That's what I mean by misunderstood.
You think most women that you've associated with actually, minus her, actually thinks you're misunderstood?
Maybe some. I
If
wouldn't
I-
say like it's a whole thing.
What's your definition of misunderstood?
Like easily, so I could probably say something that's probably taken the wrong way, like taken out of context or whatever. Like easily. I'm known for that.
That's your bag?
I mean, a little bit. A little bit, that's my bag.
But to be
Sometimes I'm a little
misunderstood-
straightforward to a certain degree. Like maybe
Right.
sometimes not too straightforward, but like, yeah, maybe I'm just straightforward or whatever. I can't think of no cute way to put it.
To say that you're misunderstood, that you would have to know that you're misunderstood. That's not something that someone can see.
Mm.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, how would I know that you're misunderstood? That's
That's true,
something
too.
that's within yourself. So,
Only way I could say if someone's misunderstood is if I'm like, you know how people were with Tupac majority of the time and
Yeah.
they see like they understand where he's coming from, but majority of the time like the public doesn't really understand what he's really trying to say. We don't get those vibes from you, bro. Is what we're saying. We don't get those vibes from you. Like we see you for who you are. Cause again, what is my nickname for you, bro?
Ish.
Deflection.
That's
What
crazy.
what are you missing from it?
All right, there's like this little like nickname that they give me, right? Like it doesn't mean anything, right?
Okay.
You know, it's just like fabrication of character type shit. You know, it's like cute little alias or whatever, you know?
Mhm.
What they call me, like ain't shit ish. Don't do it at
It
dance.
fits. It fits.
It doesn't
Her
fit. It's
reaction,
catchy.
her
It just
reaction is
catchy.
expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's catchy.
Yeah.
So,
Does it fit the bill?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Stop being nice.
Yeah, you
What do you mean?
You want to be nice or you
She is
honest?
nice. What are you talking about? Don't do that to her. Like,
I thought communications was key. Why you lying?
yeah. Damn.
No, I mean, no, I wouldn't go as far as that nickname.
All
I
right.
have other nicknames, but not that
All
one.
right. See? Thank you for helping me win in homie court. I appreciate that.
So
Thank
you
you.
won.
What do you
Wait.
mean?
He won, undoubtedly so.
So we've had this conversation before. There was a breakup you guys had brought up, and the lady had she had like a list of shit she did not.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Don't we have the perfect person to ask for
yeah.
input about that? Ladies and gentlemen.
Whoever can find the list fastest.
Nah,
got
like
you right
that
now.
shit is like
That-
you don't even have
Wait,
enough time to
what?
read. Like
So she
read
had about like
two and
what
that's it.
48?
This
Like
nigga-
Yeah, the 48 laws of power.
yeah, so
48
she had like
laws of power.
48 different things that she did not like about her significant other while they were together.
wouldn't say that.
No, it was things he could work on.
Boom.
Oh, he thinks he could
Got
work
you right
on.
now.
So yeah, basically shit
Just
that
pull
she
up a
liked
random
about
one, anyone.
All right. So,
Oh,
God damn.
yeah, it's a lot. Yes.
Nigga
Damn.
scrolled a few times.
Once wasn't enough.
Scrolling a few times is not even a minute yet. Is crazy.
And she sent this list to him,
Yeah.
She read it to him.
Yeah, essentially.
and he sat
Like-
there and listened to it.
Like your parents ever gave
He
you a list to
sat
go to
and,
C
like,
Town?
listened like half of it.
See, time's crazy.
After the half, it was like, yo, half of these sound the same. Shut up.
I'm not gonna lie. After the first one, I was doo.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You think I'm gonna really say
All right,
it?
boom. So I got one for you right now. Apparently, it's the third one out of this list. Making considerate decisions and being open about your actions is fundamental. Whether it's about being transparent with your phone or making your partner feel appreciated during special occasions or holidays. What's your take on that? How you feel about that?
That's a lot to digest.
That ass.
Isn't it?
Yeah, because what's a special occasion or a holiday?
Anniversary, Christmas,
Wear matching
Valentine's
pajamas.
Day.
Valentine's Day is not a holiday.
It is for
We
women.
have to stop.
It is for women.
Is it?
Until they
There's a
boycott
woman
it,
here.
I have to agree. with it. Well, I'm single, so
I'm
I
not big
don't,
on
Huh?
Valentine's. So
I don't partake.
It's not mine.
Really?
Buy
Why
flowers
not?
once every.
What are your
fucking
views
year,
on matching
basically.
pajamas?
Those are the anniversary.
Huh?
Matching pajamas.
Yeah, what are
And
your views
Christmas.
on that?
Every holiday
Christmas, like
supposed
I'll
to be-
do it. Like why
Oh,
not?
I'm saying like say
Nah,
with your
but-
significant other. what
Wait,
I'm talking
time
about.
out. Time out.
That's
Nah,
funny
we
as
about
shit.
to, we
What'd
not
he say?
skipping over that. Nigga said Valentine's happen once a year. Nigga, every holiday happens once a year.
Nah, but I'm saying like I buy you flowers like once a year. It's like the same premise as Mother's Day or Father's Day. Like, yo, I'm great to my parents this one day. The rest of the year, it's
No,
like,
but you're
eh,
grateful to
we'll
your
find
parents on their birthday. Fathers sometimes you give them on the birthday.
my
no.
father every day, nigga. This nigga raised me. Like I ain't shit.
I don't know your father's situation. Oh wait, you did just tell him you love him. It's different.
Yeah, see, y'all saw it in action.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
gay. No, I'm sorry.
Well, folks, sorry, like we gotta go or whatever. But as always, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Haters hate, losers lose. But love always wins.
Facts.